Welcome to the Vodcast. My name is Jason Von Berg, and today we're on the set of Let's Chat With Mel with the host of the show, Melanie Balas. How are you?
I'm great, and you, Jason?
I'm cool, thank you. So, well done, first of all, for the first two shows. They seem to be going very well so far from my side.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I think, yes, there are parts of it that have gone well, but I think there are also parts that, you need to tweak. And we've taken in feedback from people, comments people have made about certain elements of the show, things they felt worked and didn't work. So we're kind of adjusting that as we go on. And I think you need to treat it as a work in progress. You can't go into it and say, well, the first one was good and that's how it's going to stay now. I think you constantly need to evolve and change and fix and, so it's going to get better.
Well, I like that. Yeah. I like that. But the one thing that really worked for me was the opening the opening skit that you did on the first show.
Yeah.
I thought it was brilliant.
Tell us about a day in the life of Mel.
A day in the life of, well, I would think it's pretty ordinary. I like to get up early. The first thing I do in the morning is really kind of do some meditation because I like to center myself, find my core, so to speak. I'm a mother, so mornings are hectic, but I believe a strict routine is paramount for a child's development,
Gonna be late this morning. We don't have
Tell me a little bit more about that. How was that process of, getting ready for the show and just expressing everything about your life and who you are?
Well, it started off as an idea that our producer had, Jenna Lewis, and Jenna's one of the funniest people you'll come across. And she had this idea, which kind of is a reflection of the show, that we're not trying to say we're perfect. In fact, far from. And I think personally, whenever I read something or I hear something where where you hear a woman talking about how perfect her life is, I always wonder, really? Really? Your life is like, wow. You go home, you cook a great supper, you work a full day, your kids are bathed and fed and, in bed by 7. And the whole departure point for that was we're going to make fun of it because that isn't the reality for a lot of women. I think if it is, you're lucky, but for a lot of women, isn't that. You kind of, you do the best you can. So the whole skit started with exactly that, where you get up and you say, I'll do some meditation. It's like, no, you don't do meditation. I'm lucky if I get a cup of coffee down my throat before I leave the house. And that was the process. So it was a bit weird because Jenna was like, you need to act a little bit, which I've never done in my life because I just would never think I'd be even remotely good at it. But it was fun, and I think with her direction it kind of came together and she had a very clear vision of what she wanted it to be.
You've done TV, you started out in TV, now you're doing radio and you're back in TV and you've just branched into acting as well. Is there anything else you want to do or want to achieve? Because you're a mom as well and you want to sing?
No, never. I'm terrible. I got kicked out of the school choir when I was 12. I'm that bad. So that's.
But you're married to a musician.
There you go. That was I'll make up for it that way.
Okay.
He'll do all the singing. I love music, but I can't sing for anything. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. I mean, I enjoy both radio and television. Radio was a great diversion for me in the sense that it was something I'd never done before. But coming back to television has also reminded me why I liked it so much in the first place. So we'll see. We'll see what life brings.
The evolution of Mel. So she's gone from music to now current affairs, and now you're bringing that to your audience on your show.
No, absolutely. If somebody had said 15 years ago, do you want to do a talk show? I'd have gone, oh no, what am I going to talk about? Nah. And Studio Mix was perfect at the time because I was when I think about it, I was a kid. I think I started when I was 18. I just turned 19. And that was a reflection of my life. In my 20s, I partied a lot. I went out. I went to concerts. I went to festivals. And so it was perfect for that phase of my life. But I think now this is a reflection of where I am. And radio was a great opportunity almost to reinvent myself, where I kind of said, you know what, the 90s are behind me, so to speak. I'm older, I'm wiser, my interests are different now. I'm interested in the world and what makes it tick and, what drives people and the interesting things that people talk about. So when the opportunity for the show came along, I was like, that's a perfect sync almost.
Mel, we're going to wrap it up because you've got to go back to newsreading, you've got to go and film the new show, you've got to do some acting, and then we're also going to broach the topic of singing too, hopefully, so we'll see. But it's been awesome chatting to you. Good luck with the show, and I'm sure we'll see season 2 as well soon.
Oh, thank you so much. It's been fun.
See you on Twitter.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Melanie Balas. Be sure to catch the show Let's Chat with Mel every Wednesday on Mnet Series at 8 o'clock. And you're watching the Vodcast.